I have seen countless videos on YouTube on these so-called gurus who are telling you to get clients one way, but they actually do another thing. I'm here to tell you the truth on how to actually get those clients and actually grow your agency. I'll reveal the secrets to your success so you can use them for your agency and actually grow and actually take something from this video. You might be in the agency business for a long time. It doesn't matter. If you're new, if you're a pro, I'll tell you all the secrets I have and a little treat to actually help you. And I promise at the end of the video, you'll have a client acquisition plan which will take you to the next level. I promise you that. Your inbox will be overflowed with new clients which you won't know what to do with. So stick around and I'll share everything that I know. Straight away, networking and partnerships. You'll be surprised to know how much of your network can actually help you. The best way for you to start your agency and get new clients is word of mouth. Tell people what you're doing. Make connections with them. You want to get personal with them. It's not just use my business and that's it. You want to actually get to know these kind of people. Make connections with these people. You want to know them on a personal level. If you're there for them, they'll be there for you. Treat it like a first date. Get to know the person, ask them questions, and eventually it will come around to you. Don't think about how they can use your service. Think about how you can help them. They'll find a much better value of having you as a close connection instead of you just always asking for them to bring in clients or sign for your service. If you have a strong network and you have an alliance built from all your networking, people can always rely on you, they can refer you. And that is one way to get clients because they know you're a trustworthy person. They can convey that to other people. And that is what you want. You want other people to tell new clients how good you are. You're not about to brag, you get other people to brag for you and it just gives you a better reputation. Of course, start with family and friends. They are there to support you. They know you want to achieve something big, so they're always going to be able to help you. Get your first testimonial, and then you can move forward from there. You get the reviews from them. It gives you a much better reflection of yourself. Instead of you saying, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, you've got other people saying, this guy is the best. Please use this service. And other people remember that, and they'll actually value that a lot. Linking with networking as well means you can showcase your portfolio and your case studies. Again, this is trust and reliability, the key points when someone is looking to use a service from an agency, because it's a very skeptical side of the business because people are scared to invest so much money into people they don't know. I know someone who used an agency and they're really disappointed with their service because they feel like they gave all their money away and didn't get anything in return. So if you're able to knock down all that skepticism and get them to trust you through these testimonials and case studies, you're already a one step ahead for them signing with you. It makes their life easier as well because they're not thinking in the back of their head, how is this guy going to screw me over? No, there's proof in the pudding that you can do a good job for one person, so why can't they do it for me? With case studies as well, they can compare you to your competitors. They can see, okay, this person done a nice website, but my agency, they did an amazing website. And I can see that through their website and the way they showcased it on their social media. So if you're able to present all these details, it makes an easier decision for them instead of just relying on your word. That is one reason why case studies are so important, because people are actually able to see your work instead of just listen. You don't have to have clients relying on their gut to think if you're a good person or not. Think about all the other agencies that you see and advertise. The amount of reviews they list because they've done a good service. You can do the same and you'll get the same results as them if you keep on continuing to showcase what you're good at and move forward. Make sure to share your portfolio as well. So you have a section on your website to say, I've done this for this client. I generated them 20 leads when they were bringing in one client a month. Or this is what their website looked beforehand, and now after my design, this is what it looks like now. Look at the comparison. The more you have of them, and on different platforms as well, which is key, because the more eyeballs, the better brand reputation you have. It just presents your brand in a great way and it gives it a great reputation. This is not one you hear really often, but make sure to get referrals from your previous clients. Our web agency has a referral program. So for our existing clients, every time they refer their friend or their business partner, we give them a bonus for giving us a new client. If you have that kind of program in place, it creates an incentive for your previous clients to actually earn more money. Also with referrals, your existing client can tell them how good you are. They're referring you for a reason. They enjoy your service and they think other people should be able to use it. There is also more trust and less skepticism, as a trustworthy person has referred a new client, which means if they were happy with the service, I will definitely be happy because we're on the same wavelength, we think the same, and I know this person will actually help my business. And it goes back to my first point I said, it's important to keep these good relationships because you never know, out of the blue, you might get a new referral, and that is because you kept a good relationship with the client, you kept up to date with them, you shared personal stories, they felt that personal connection with you, which is really important to people. We like to keep our client relationships even after we've submitted our designs. We want them to constantly be able to rely on us and always fall back on us if they ever need our help. So we send out cookies to our clients when we're done, just to say thank you for working with us. We constantly keep them updated. We just make sure that communication is key. And that means they might want to do business with you in the future as well. You're always there on hand, you're always communicating with them, you're always making them happy, and that's all a client would ever need. Take the stress off them and burden it on you, and you can deal with everything. The next strategy would be mixing content marketing with a sales funnel. A sales funnel means you can warm up your leads and actually nurture them into the service you want to sell. You want to hit their pain points and then be the person that provides the solution. Constantly go over why there is a problem with their business, which they might not have noticed before. And that's why you keep hitting home on those pain points, but at the same time also providing a solution to their problems. Once they realize there is a problem within their business and stopping them from growing, they'll be able to turn to you as you have constantly reminded them that you are the person to fix their problems. As mentioned before, we are a design agency, so we are hitting home on saying why it's important to have a website. We constantly give them free resources to improve their business, but at the end of the day, our offer is let's build you a website. If we just advertise that we make websites, how many people do you actually think would click on that ad? The ad would have to be insane, and the amount of ad spend that you'd have to do is ridiculous. So if you dedicate a bit more time into making a sales funnel, making some free resources, some email marketing, you'll know that when people book in a call with you, they actually want your service and you won't have to do as much selling. And that's where you put in your Grand Slam offer, where it's a one-time deal where they need to buy now, the scarcity, the urgency, how they are very lucky to be in the position they are in now, time-wise, to actually use your service, and where you actually help them. That's the main thing. You essentially become their knight in shining armor. And once they sign on, because you give a great package deal, you communicate greatly, you have a great client relationship, that's when you get another referral and the circle continues, and that's how you just continue to grow. Eventually, because the sales funnel is working so well, you won't have to do any more outreach. You won't have to do those cold calls where you're trying to convince someone. These people are already convinced. They know they need a website, and that's when you hop on a call with them. And that is the beauty of the sales funnel. You warm the leads up and you're not having to convince someone they have a problem because they already know they have a problem. So if you want a full debrief of a sales funnel, of how to work through it, please let me know down in the comments, because it is such an essential skill for an agency to have. You've probably seen the amount of agencies that are advertising, I can bring you in 20 calls a day if you use our systems. That is a sales funnel. They're helping you fix your sales funnel. So if you sharpen up your skills yourself, then why use their service if you're able to implement yourself? Yes, there might be a bit of trial and error, but that's where A/B testing comes into play. You do this one thing, you do another thing, you see what works, and then you push forward, and that's when you spend a bit more money on advertising, because if £10 is getting you one lead, then £100 will bring you in 10. So the more money you put in, the more conversions you will get. So those are all my truths and little secrets that you don't usually hear other people talking about. So please like and subscribe, look out for the weekly videos, and let me know your strategies in the comments section. Have I missed anything important? Because I think these are the ones which will help you grow your agency and actually get you to scale to that 10K a month which everyone talks about. Sharpen up your skills and get to that next step, and I'll see you next week.